3, 2, 1. HTWOW June, Season 7.
Hello. It's us. We're late again. But we're in person.
There you go.
I see you right there.
I see you right there.
I see you.
Stop.
And this is HTWOW, High Tea with Old Waver, starring Toby and myself, Dave. And we appreciate you being with us. We appreciate you finding us, even though we are a little sporadic with our output these days. But we're getting it back on track with this hot episode of Hot Summer Vibes and Hot Summer Jams. But before we get to all that content, I just want to direct your attention to a little something we have on the side. It is our Patreon page. You can find it by going to oldwaver.com and clicking on premium, or you can go to patreon.com/HTWOW. And you can there find the After Dark. Once upon a time, when we could do this in person every time, we would do a post pod that was subscription only. And we have like 60 some episodes in the can. But also, while we don't do that every month anymore, we do put out some stuff that is behind the paywall for our friends on the occasion. And I have pledged, with the help of my friend Toby, to put together a colossal summer mix. And so you can look for that in the coming month. And it's just $2 a month, and you get all of those back episodes. And so if you want to float us a couple bucks and then listen to all those old episodes and then cancel, that's fine. Or if you just want to let it ride and give us $2 because you like us, that would be fine too. Because we have, bills to pay and, hard costs.
Lights.
Hosting, electric bill, microphones.
Beer.
AIDS. So, anyway, have fun. You're the best. No, I know.
I'm talking about you take the doors off.
Yeah,
the roof off.
Did
you take the roof off?
Well, one of them was a hard top and I never took it off. But one was a soft top, and I took that bitch down.
Did you go like shoes off and kind of throw your leg up on the mirror?
No, I was never one of those guys.
Yeah, you are. No, you're that guy.
No, look at me. I'm not that guy.
Your foot up on the mirror guy.
Fall. I passed a small cafe where we would dance at night. And I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how can I forget you, girl? When there is always something there to remind me. Yeah. Always something there to remind me. Bang, 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 you'll always be a part of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Find you miss the sweet and tender love we used to share. Just go back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Well, how can I
It's like a misconnection on Craigslist.
What's that?
Like he's saying, like if you want to see me, go where we used to hang out. I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work out.
It's not gonna work out.
HTWOW, episode 82. This is ostensibly the June 2024 episode, but as we've come to appreciate and understand, months are just a construct.
That's heavy.
These episodes, they come out when they come out, because we had a lot of stuff going on, and April became May, and the April pod became the April and May pod, and now we are in the ends of June and the beginnings of July, and we're just now getting to the June pod. We burned up all of the extra time that we had allotted ourselves.
Yeah, but we really thought it would be important to do an in-person.
Yeah.
It already sounds better.
It does. This is what made you fall in love with HTWOW in the first place.
Yeah.
Is Dave and T in the same room.
Our lovers' connection.
Getting plowed.
Yeah.
Not plowing each other, but getting plowed.
Well, we'll see how the night goes.
So yeah, we are live and in person in the HTWOW Dallas studio, aka my man cave. And we are watching a little USA soccer, football.
Yeah, there's so much soccer going on.
Yeah, it's a magical time for those of us who enjoy the lesser sport of soccer.
Well, when all other sports stop, when you get a Euro Cup or a World Cup, oh man.
Yeah, it's good.
And I guess now a Copa America. I mean, I never cared about this, but now I do.
Yeah, I saw something about the Copa America that I guess it's basically the South American tournament, but they don't have enough teams, so they invited the U.S. and Canada and Mexico to fill out the bracket.
Well, that would make sense.
I mean, let's just do a hemisphere thing.
Yeah, because what's this CONCACAF?
I don't know.
It's the name's not worth watching any of that.
No.
Is that just to qualify for World Cup?
Yeah, that's just our region. But yeah, anyways.
We're so soccer.
Yeah, we're not going to bore you with soccer talk because we got tons of tunes. And we're back. This is a song swap and a beer swap. HTWOW stands for High Tea with Old Waver. And he is the high tea part. He is Toby Pipes of Deep Blue Something. And I am the Old Waver part. I'm Dave Lane from the Hardline, from the Ticket, but mostly from HTWOW.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, it used to be true.
Well, it used to be true. That is right.
And we began the show with a jam that neither of us could believe that we hadn't played before.
Golly.
That was Naked Eyes, or as Toby likes to say, Naked Eyes.
Mm-hmm. Do you did you have that record?
Back in the day, no, but I have it now.
Man, it's good.
I mean, I liked it when it was on the radio, but I wasn't a big enough fan to buy the album or buy the tape back when I was a youngin'.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they made Burt Bacharach a lot of money, but he already had a lot of money, so that's okay. But man, there's a lot of songs on that. We might finish the pod with a different one from the same record, if you don't mind.
That is your prerogative. We have played Promises before on the pod.
Yeah, we won't do that one.
Which is also on that same record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a banger. And unfortunately, we're not giving away a copy. extenuating circumstances and such.
There's things with the web. There's internet.
Giga. The internet is down right now.
Yeah.
And so we can't give away records. So we'll try and figure out a way to get that back on track. But for now, we just want to thank you for listening with our sincere gratitude. Is that enough?
That's enough because we can't control the GigaWeb.
No, it's true.
There's nothing we can do about that.
And we also, because this is a song swap and a beer swap, because when this podcast first was conceived, so many years ago.
Oh, man. Back when we were young and full of life.
Yes. We used to visit one another's homes and bring beers and listen to jams. We no longer generally drink beers because of the carbs, and
That's so stupid.
we generally don't visit our beer sponsor, but we do like to give them a shout out. Good Friend Package at 1155 Peavy Avenue in Far East Dallas, Casa Linda. Please go say hi to Josh and Matt.
Good dudes. Their next bar needs to just be called Good Dudes.
Yeah.
So they have Good Friend, Good Dudes.
Yeah. So please go visit them and tell them that you love them as much as we love them. But yeah, we're not drinking beer tonight. We're drinking some booze. Surely everyone has had a high noon by now, but I am a fan, and I'm glad you brought these because I just put you in charge. I said, just pick up something for us to drink on the pod.
We had to go to the liquor store for those.
Yeah. Because it's not just a seltzer. It has real alcohol in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they started out with the vodka seltzer, but now they have the tequila seltzer. And I am enjoying a prickly pear.
It's a fine line. Why can you have the vodka ones in like a grocery store?
You can't.
Oh, you can't have those
You can't
either?
get high noons in a grocery store anywhere.
Oh, I thought they were malt in the other one.
No. Well, maybe there is a malt version, but I don't know that I've ever had it.
I don't know anything. But I knew you liked the tequila version. So that's what we got.
Yeah, when I was in Boston for the NBA Finals, and we lost both games that we went to, and the Mavs lost the finals.
It's a tough one.
Not our fault, but there was a lot of drinking because game one was on a Thursday.
It's gotta be hard not to drink a beer in Boston in a bar.
I got through it. I never drank a beer.
I don't know how you did that.
But yeah, so game one was Thursday. Game two was Sunday. So we had, shows Thursday, Friday, but then we had basically all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday.
Tank time.
Yeah, party. And so, yeah, the high noon tequila seltzer was my beverage of choice.
If you're going to be... You get dropped down in Ireland. You're gonna have a Guinness, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, let's not lose
When
our
in
minds.
Rome, man.
Yeah. Wait a minute, that ain't even close to there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not ridiculous about it. I mean, look at me. I've regressed a little bit.
Hold on a second, Dave. You look great.
But I always am trying to keep it reel it in distance.
Yeah, let's keep it in the house.
Yeah. So.
But every now and then, come on.
Yeah. Every now and then you gotta knock back some suds.
You're
with
at
your
a
bros.
nice pub.
Yeah.
It's hard when a harp looks really good. You just want to have it.
Yeah. There are times when like an Amstel or a Stella just sounds really refreshing. But honestly, the last time, maybe it was like a Modelo or something. I had a beer because I thought that sounds really good right now, and I couldn't finish it.
Really?
I didn't like it.
I had beers yesterday.
Did you?
At our get together, which I'm sure we'll discuss it. Later.
Well, let's get some jams cooking because we do 2 songs apiece, and if we get to talking too much before we even play a jam, then this could go for hours. So we need to keep it tight.
Keep it tight.
And because this is the June/July, we'll do a July episode. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We won't combo platter this one. It'll just be, a little late. But I wanted to do some summer jangle.
Okay.
Some just real bright, shiny tunes that sound good in the summertime.
Love that.
So the first thing that I'm going to play, band that we have played on the pod before, and they have a new record coming out in, I guess, a month or two called Romance, but the band is called Fontaines DC. Have you listened to any of their new stuff?
No, but I've seen that they've been playing festivals.
Yeah, they just played...
Glastonbury.
Yeah, Glasto. Yeah. And they worked with... I can't remember the dude's name. I'll look it up. But they worked with the producer that has worked with Arctic Monkeys a bunch and also is in Simian Mobile Disco. So he's bringing like a little bit of like hip hop and electronic sensibility to their production.
Okay.
But it doesn't really come through on this song. This song is a pretty straight up rock and roll, like I said, jangle pop song.
Jam.
But we also get to hear the Fontaines DC singer actually sing, because he likes to do a lot of talking. But we get to hear his singing voice on this one.
Yeah, let's do some singing.
Yeah. So this is called Favorite, spelled with a U.
Of course.
Favorite by Fontaines DC on HTWOW.
Did you know I can claim the dreamer from the dream? Make you feel everything you've never even seen. Yeah, it's been a long, a long, a long, a long, a long, long. You've been my favorite for a long time. Stitch and fall faces rearranged. You will see beauty give way to something strange. Yeah, it's been a long, a long, a long, a long, a long, long. You've been my favorite for a long time. Well, look who shows the newest clown. 35 hours coming down, and the sun shines on new pavement, and you don't even feel it. It's a cry back from bed radios. The days spent playing football indoors when you painted town with Thatcher. They never even wanted to know ya. Feel alone. I can slip the sunshine to the day. Yeah, stick your hat to everything you say. Yeah, to be gone, be gone, be gone.
When's the last time they put out something?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
How stupid.
April of 2022 was Htwow.
Did you know anything about that one?
Yeah, that was. I think we played a song from that on the pod. In August of 2020, we played "I Don't Belong" by Fontaines DC.
Did we enjoy it?
I mean, I guess so.
You don't have little thumbs up emojis of how much we enjoyed it? Like, hey, boy, we
No.
like this one. This one was a thing.
But I don't guess we played anything off Htwow because I think we had talked about it and then it just never. Because that one had Jackie Down the Line. Maybe we played it on the After Dark or something. By the way, speaking of After Dark,
Yes, I'm ready.
I need you
Okay.
to just text me some jams that haven't made the cut for the pod.
I have a billion.
Because I want to put together a summer playlist for our patrons.
Yeah.
Because some of them, I'm sure, like just forgot that they subscribed, and if they remembered, they would cancel.
Uh-huh.
But I think some people still subscribe on the off chance that we might actually put something out for our subscribers.
Man,
and
we
so,
have them.
And so I want to put together a summer playlist for them.
Yeah, pretty much every one we do, we game time and take about 3 or 4 out every time.
Yeah.
Which we could have played.
So
Because
anyway,
they deserve to be heard, Dave.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to super serve the bands that need to be heard and our patrons who deserve not to be ripped off by us.
Michael Jordan got cut.
By his high school team, I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And guess what? Turned out he was pretty good at basketball.
Turns out he
Was good.
he could fly.
He could fly and can make a good pair of shoes.
So Romance comes out 23rd of August. So
I love it.
enjoy that. And James Ford is the producer. And so he has produced the Klaxons. He has produced he did Depeche Mode Spirit.
Wow.
He did Memento Mori too. And he also has done a Gorillaz record, an Arctic Monkeys record. So
Was his great grandfather Henry Ford?
possibly, but I doubt it.
Just saying, that'd be some good information if you had that.
Oh, and he did Blur, the Ballad of Darren, that last Blur record. So he is like a very busy and very prolific producer. So he did this last Fontaines DC record, or Forthcoming. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Okay. Did you see any highlights from Glastonbury that you would like to talk about?
No, you know what? Like maybe I just didn't want to rub it in that I wasn't there. I don't know. But I also just...
Have you ever been to a Glastonbury?
No.
Oh.
But even like, like Coachella and stuff. Like I don't know. I'm not a big live streamer of events that I'm not at.
Oh, I just look at the, I don't live stream it, but I like to hear what happened. Mm-hmm. And so...
What was the coolest thing that happened that you are aware of?
The guy from, so you know the dude, Fatboy Slim?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he reunited with the House Martins, right?
Yeah, well the dude's playing, what's his name, Norman Cook?
Norman Cook
is Fatboy
Yeah.
Slim.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the guy that was in Beautiful South, the singer of the House Martins, and the other guy, the guitar player, I think it might have been that guy's solo set, but they brought him out, and it was the first time they've ever played Happy Hour. since 20-something years. And they all came out there and played Happy Hour. And that was when I was a kid, I loved that song. I knew every word to it.
Yeah,
So
you've played that on the pod.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
So I thought that was really cool. And I'm surprised that the House Martins haven't gotten back together. Just for fun. I mean, why wouldn't they?
So they just did the one song, and that was it.
I don't know. But that's the one everyone posted.
Yeah. Well, that's what everyone wanted to hear, right?
Yeah. So the Enemy had a big thing. You know, the House Martins got back together, blah, blah, blah. But it's still, I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And he's got a happy. He's got to sing up here.
Can he still hit it?
Oh, yeah, he hit it, man. I think that's the only way he can sing.
Is that here? Happy hour.
Again, I think I might be happy if I wasn't out with them. It's the only thing he can do. But it did sound pretty good, and that's a hard bass line, and they killed it.
Nice.
But I think it started off with, hey, give him a break, he's a little rusty on the bass. And then they started the song up.
Yeah, the one thing that I did see from Glastonbury was somebody had brought a TV in, and they were watching England and
So
Slovenia.
everyone's around it. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was all depressed sitting around it because it was before I didn't see a video of the reaction when England scored.
But man, I had to bring her into the room for that, and I was like, "This never happens," and she's like, "You always say that," and I'm like, "But it doesn't." No one ever scores in the 96th minute with a bicycle.
Yeah, off of a throw-in.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was
Anyway.
great. That was great.
No one cares. You said we weren't going to talk about soccer again.
I know.
All right, what were we talking about?
Well, it's time to play your next jam. Actually, your first jam.
Oh, you know what? We said we weren't going to bring up soccer again.
But
Do you know about a little show about the Wrexham soccer team?
yeah, welcome to Wrexham. I've heard of it.
Okay. How about we play this next song and then we discuss it afterwards?
Okay.
I want people to listen to the song and not think about anything, and then we'll talk about it.
But you already planted the seed of Wrexham.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then let's go.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Then let's go.
Then let's go.
Students arrive on the library field. Beers and vapes are discreetly concealed. Ditching their studies to join in the fun, with hundreds of people enjoying the sun. A plumber's apprentice who fixes jacuzzis, taking a shortcut, he'd been to the fusies. There's people approaching from near and far. Luke's at the bandstand, he's got a guitar. Llwyn, Isaf, the pollen counts high. A shining sun on a clear blue sky. Ruth has the forecast as temperatures peak. Tonight the sun tanning lotions. Masses of people are coming together, making the most of the wonderful weather. A blogger arrives from the Vale of Llwyn, shades and a sun hat and plenty of fluid, playing it safe in the sweltering heat. He's travelled by bus from his Denby retreat. Llwyn, Isaf, the pollen counts high. A shining sun on a clear blue sky. Roof has the forecast as temperatures peak to 90 degrees by the end of the week. Theatre nurses and hospital porters, officials emerge from their council headquarters, but students are keeping their alcohol hidden, 'cause underage drinking is strictly forbidden.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like I just walked into a pub right across the street from the grounds at Wrexham.
So that's their band. So they're on the show a lot. But they just put that song out. So I'm thinking it was about like their summer tour, you know, when they were, because it's 90 degrees and it's hot, and I don't know what it's about, but it feels like, you know, Wrexham came over and played the girls team, and then they played a bunch of other teams, MLS teams, and did a bunch of stuff because they're famous now. Like everyone knows all this because of the show.
Right.
But this band, you need to look it up. It's like a dad rock band. And
that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like. And it sounds like the House Martins or something like that. And they just, they're the Wrexham soccer band. And I thought the tune was pretty good. Like, I listened to a bunch of songs today, and only 3 of them I thought were catchy, and that was one of them. Like, I thought they were really good.
It says they're a comedy indie band from Wrexham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indie alt-rock band. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, but they also, I guess they say comedy, too.
Yeah, because they're just messing around. They're not serious about it. But pretty good. Let's go.
The New York Times says, no party in Wrexham is complete without the Declan Swans.
Uh-huh. So they have a thing called, because, you know, the other side, besides Ryan Reynolds, is the
Always Sunny guy.
Yeah, so they have a song called, their biggest song is Always Sunny in Wrexham. And that's their big jam. But I thought this one just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So this is their new one. Because I like to be on the pulse, Dave.
I hear you.
I'm on the pulse.
I mean, they are...
They're dads. They're
they are
dads.
the biggest dads you've ever seen.
But if you think about it, I like how it's the kind of speed up, slow down of the recording.
Uh-huh. I love it.
So it's dudes having fun, and then they all go to soccer games, and they get wasted and have a good time.
Like what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we're watching soccer. You're a dad.
I am a dad. My kids are in the other room.
You can hear him on the podcast.
Probably.
Every now and then he screams real loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes out of hate and sometimes out of joy. You just don't know.
You never know. It's the same scream. Mm-hmm. And we're having pasta.
We are having pasta, but don't tell anyone.
Okay,
Before I play my next jam, I talked to you briefly about this yesterday. So, T and I, we have birthdays that are just a couple days apart. Mm-hmm. And our friend group, I mean, we have tons of birthdays in late June, early July.
God, for some reason, our parents just all decided.
Yeah.
We're all June birthdays.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
But for some reason, our friend group likes to lump your birthday and my birthday together and have like a group function. Mm-hmm. You know, we've gone to Vegas, we've had parties at people's houses, and then this past weekend, it was a pool party at like a hotel pool.
Which was wild.
It was off the chain.
It was mainly because Taylor was playing a show and wanted a bunch of people to show.
Yeah. It's basically we were just being used.
Absolutely used.
Yeah, that Taylor needed warm bodies and he needed us to spend money there so then he could tell the hotel, like, look at how much business I brought in.
Also as celebrities.
Yeah.
So he used our celebritias.
Yes.
Which I'm pretty sure that's the word. Mm-hmm. To bring all the people in.
So what I was mentioning to you was I had been messing around with Suno, which is the AI songwriting app. And you had not messed around with it.
No, but are you going to play some samples?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I wanted to play a couple of the e-news songs, and if you listen to the Hardline, you've heard these before, but Toby hasn't heard them.
So what do you put into the thing, like for information?
Well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can just put in a prompt and just see what it spits out, or you can put in custom lyrics, or you can put in like custom genres of music. You know, so you can give it as much or as little information as you want.
Can you say like Johnny Cash pop song?
You can't use any proper names.
Oh, crap.
For copyright purposes.
Okay, so what do you do? Like, how do you do it?
Well, so you just so this one was just I put in like a theme song for a radio segment entitled E-News, hosted by Davey Lane, and in a high energy funk style.
Okay, sweet.
So that's what pumped this out.
You ready, everybody? It's time to tune in. Oh yeah, Davey Lane's got the scoop. Let me hear you grin. E-News, Davey Lane on the move. Hot gossip, fresh buzz, keep you right in the loop. Oh.
Crazy, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's genius.
It spits it out in like a minute.
So do you have to pay for that?
No, if you sign up, you get a handful of songs per day. And then if you subscribe, you get like unlimited.
But that you got that for free.
Yeah.
And you can use it as much as you want.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the use agreement is. I'm probably violating the use agreement by using it on the radio or using it on this pod, but I don't care. That's
amazing. What voice did they pick?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You can specify, a female voice or a male voice. I don't know how specific you can get on the voice. So, but the one I really wanted to play for you.
Okay.
The prompt I gave it was I wanted synth pop goth in a 1980s style.
Okay, ready.
So this and as I told you,
is this for E-News as well?
Yeah, this is also for E-News. But as I told you, it probably sounds more like Drab Majesty or something than Depeche Mode.
Right.
But it's close enough. And I want to play the whole thing, and we can talk throughout.
Sure.
But I definitely want you to stick with it for like the bridge.
Wait till we get to the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge, and then the keyboard solo.
Okay, the kitchen sink.
Yeah, it's this has everything.
All right, let's go.
In the twilight zone, Davy's on the air, bringing whispers home. News beyond compare. Neon lights they flash, echoes through the night. Tales of fame and clash. Under moon's dim
All right, here's the chorus.
E-news with Davey Lay. Dark secrets on the line. Gothic beats remain. Don't
I know.
decline.
Wow. Why do anything else? They've already done
I
it.
know.
In the catacombs of fame, every story burns with Davy's whispered name. Through the smoky screen,
I love it.
It's so bonkers, but I can't wait for the solo. I swear to God, the solo sounds like Martin Gore.
Okay.
E-news with Davey Lane. Dark secrets on the line. Gothic beats.
Doesn't this make you want to quit?
That's what I'm saying. What's the point?
I know.
What's the point to do anything
Okay, here we
else?
go.
Great. Slightly off tune, detuned a little
Yeah.
bit. Great.
Decline. Shadows twist
Break it
and
down.
turn in the catacombs of fame. Every story bursts with Davy's whispered name. Through the smoky screen, scandals start to show. Hidden truths unseen.
So good.
In the midnight
It sounds like
glow.
Zymox.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah.
News with Davey Lay. Dark secrets on the line.
I love it. It's so good.
I know. I couldn't wait to play it for you because I knew
Don't decline.
if there was someone that would appreciate it, it would be you. Here,
Why?
solo it out.
Yeah, everything at the end. Kitchen sink. Let's go.
Don't decline.
How did you do it? That's amazing. So they just put every song they can in different genres into AI, and it knows what to do.
I guess, yeah. I mean, and sometimes it spits out just total garbage. Like, and sometimes it'll.
So did you have a couple of hit misses?
Yeah, I've tons of misses. Sometimes it'll glitch and it'll only give you like a minute of a song, or it'll start in the middle of a measure. You know, it'll glitch out and do weird stuff. This was the. I'll just play one more thing for you before I play my next real jam.
Okay. Before you play a live person jam that won't be as good as any of this.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
By a real human.
Yeah.
But this was we had a bit because we had a fill-in producer. Do you know EA?
Yeah.
Yeah, marble-mouthed EA.
Uh-huh.
And so he says a lot of words that sound similar. And so we somehow the department store Belk came up, and we talked about how it would make sense.
How did that come up?
Well, because Belk went out of business at the Galleria, and Netflix is taking over that space for like an experience store. And so we were
What is an experience store?
like you can walk over the Squid Game bridge
Okay, sweet.
or whatever, or you can pretend you're in Bridgerton.
God, we're all just living in a weird time.
Yeah. And so we were talking about how Belk sounds like a store where EA would be a manager, and
Because of his voice.
yeah, Belk, and that it would make sense if he was directing you to where they had their belts and where they had their milk, even though there's no way that they would have milk at a department store, but the milk department,
Yeah.
the milk department. Yeah. So anyway, I made a jingle for that.
Okay.
Get your belts and milk up there. Get your belts and milk up there.
Yeah, get your belts and milk at Belk.
It's good, but it also just
Doesn't it
sounds
sound like a Foley's commercial from the 80s?
but like a reboot of Charles in Charge.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Yeah. So suno.com, suno.com if you want to play
If you
with
want to
that.
make up all your own songs.
Yeah,
about
if you
nothing.
want to if you want to just waste tons of
If
time.
you want to ruin my career.
Yeah, and put
just-
real musicians out of business. I mean, podcasts will eventually be all AI because it'll be curated to exactly what you like, and you won't have to put up with us talking about soccer.
They'll never be able to recreate these voices.
That's true.
That program doesn't exist.
No. Okay, so real jam now.
Jam.
You ready for real jam?
Are you doing Janet?
No, I am doing once again a band that we've done before, but they have a new album coming out, and this is also coming out on the 23rd of August, same date as Fontaines DC.
Bum, 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 bum.
Do you remember a band called Chime School?
No. Oh, yes, I do.
They are from San Francisco, and they are the jangliest of jangle pop. Like,
I think I might have done Chime School. Did I do Chime School? Or
I
you
can't
did
remember.
Chime
I can't remember if you did or I did, but we were both on it.
School? We were on it.
And so the new record is entitled "The Boy Who Ran the Paisley Hotel," and it's got a sweet painting of a cat on the cover. And so the first single is out, and it's called "Give Your Heart Away." And it's tight. It's 2:50, like sub 3 minutes.
Hey.
They get to the point, and they crank it out
That's my new thing now. Under 3.
under 3.
Yeah.
And dude, it's so good. Like, as far as like modern jangle pop, we've played like Real Estate before,
Yeah.
and Beach Fossils, but they're kind of more shoegaze even than jangle pop. But I think Chime School does it the best of anyone. I'm just here to say it.
Wow.
I'm here to stand for Chime School.
That's an HMO.
What?
Hot music opinion.
Thank you.
Did I just make up a new
You
thing?
did. Yeah. Okay. Here's Give Your Heart Away on HTWOW.
See the girl with the vacant stare. Is she going anywhere? For the answer, look deep down into her eyes. All the bars, the bleached haircut. Has he lost his mind somewhere? They live in mistakes, it's truly no surprise. How you give your heart away, that's right, you're gonna give your heart away. Oh yeah, you're giving your heart away, slowly to everyone. Take a look at the autumn sky. Did you ever even try? You watch the years stretch on and on across your face. The sun will beat upon your brow you can have some fun. Oh, I am a camera shutter open to a time and another place. She said you and me, we won't last much longer if you were the last of the human race.
Take that, AI.
Man, you were dead on with the jangly. That's great.
Yeah, when that tambo kicks in the bridge.
That's great.
I love it.
They have a whole, like, they're one of those bands that you got, like, in 1988, and the whole record was good, but no song sticks out, but all the songs are good.
Right.
You know what
like,
I mean?
yeah, like we've played, like, Railway Children, or,
Yeah.
you know, one of those, like, not the Sundays, not the Smiths, but
At some point, there'll be something that he'll say, and it'll be the catchy, it'll be the
yeah,
number.
they'll do a TikTok.
Yeah.
At some
It'll
point.
be the number.
Yeah.
That's so great. I love it. What else is going on? What do you got? What's happening? You're going on trips? I went on a trip.
Oh yeah. You had the more interesting trip because I'm just going like to the hill country. I just had to find. This is going to be first trip with baby in tow.
Yeah, but
So-
boy, he's a good boy. He's chill.
Yeah, but you just never know. Like, you know, staying in a hotel room and bringing like a portable crib and bringing all his crap and how are naps gonna work and you know,
but
it's
if it gets to be a pain, you just take it to the fire station
yeah.
and just be like, hey,
I'll be back in 2 days.
I'm just trying to have a good vacation. So why is it always the fire station?
Because they can't prosecute you, I guess. Moses laws.
Is that what is that? What's a Moses law?
Yeah, because, you know, they put Moses in the basket and stuck him in the Nile.
I probably should put that together.
Yeah, then he floated down the river, and then like Cleopatra found him and was like, I'm gonna adopt him. I'm gonna
And
make
then-
him an Egyptian baby.
Then she married Nosferatu.
Yeah, so if you drop a baby off at the fire station, it's the Moses law
Moses
where
laws. Okay.
where you know, it's a safe space. I don't know if that counts for like a 6-month-old. I don't know.
If he can part seas and stuff, I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you
Probably
don't.
not a bad
you don't
move.
know if he has superpowers when you drop him off.
pretty
like
sure if you drop them off, they have superpowers.
like if you knew that you had a baby that when he grew up could part seas, you might want to keep it.
But every single movie ever, pretty much you drop a baby off, the baby has superpowers.
True.
Superman,
Yeah.
just send it off in a capsule.
Yeah, and then some poor farmer raises it.
And he can fly, like run and fly his ass off.
Right. Like one day he's milking a cow and then he accidentally rips the udders off because he's so strong. And
just-
the cow bleeds out and he's like, "What did I do?"
What did I do? And then he starts a tornado with cows.
Right? Like he's just spinning out and then the whole,
And then the whole
farm goes up.
goes away. And then they start a whole new movie about the Yellow Brick Road.
I didn't know that Superman and Wizard of Oz were related, but no.
They weren't
no.
related. That's how they invented.
Now we've connected the two.
That's how they invented color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you went somewhere cool, right?
I went to Cozumel with our buddy from the band Calhoun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you told me that there's like a beachfront situation down there.
I went to Cabo to do that wedding with the bachelorette guy. Mm-hmm. What's his name?
Don't know.
Chris Evans, something. Who's the host of Bachelorette?
The guy who got Me Too'd, Chris Harrison?
Yes.
Or he didn't get Me Too'd, he got accused of defending a racist.
Something. Or no, he said something.
No,
I don't know.
There was like a contestant who did like blackface or something, and then he like was like, it was a long time ago, and then he got canceled.
Oh, I didn't know who he was when I was down there, so I was just wondering why this guy was in all the pictures. And then I found out later Chris Harrison is the guy from The Bachelor.
He's mega rich.
I don't watch a lot of it, so I didn't know that was.
Was it his wedding?
No,
he was just a guest.
It was a friend of ours' wedding that they had him host it because she really liked The Bachelor.
So she just paid him to be there.
Yes.
What a racket.
To do the ceremony.
Oh, he was the officiant?
Yeah. And I didn't know who he was.
Bizarre.
And I'm like, why is the preacher guy in all of our pictures?
He's not a preacher guy.
Well, at the time, I didn't know what he was because I just saw him do the wedding. So I didn't know what he was. And then later on, people were like, that's the dude from The Bachelor. And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
It's better that you don't.
But now I know. Why were we talking about that?
I don't know. Well, it seems like that marriage is doomed to fail.
Oh, no, we were talking about Mexico.
Yeah.
So I went to Cabo to do that one. Mm-hmm. And then, but that was like a thing to get...
Right, that was
get the
that
band
was
to
work.
Go. That was when John didn't make the plane, and we got that guy to play drums.
Right.
With
Yeah, we
us.
talked about
we
that on
talked
the pod
about
sometime.
This was the thing, yeah. So, I went to Cozumel, and man, it's lit down. The water is so clear, it's crazy.
Is that on the Pacific side?
Cabo's on the Pacific side. This is on the Atlantic side. This is on the Gulf side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm dumb. I guess I have been to Cozumel, but just like for a day, because that's where they have the snorkeling, right?
Why would you be there for a day?
Like I took a snorkeling trip.
You went on a cruise?
No, I was in like Cancun, and we took like a bus, and it was like a day trip.
Oh, okay, I could see that.
But that's where they have like the brackish water.
Sure.
Well, it's like fresh water and seawater.
I don't know. It rained on us the whole time, so we didn't really do a lot
Sorry,
of that.
bud.
No. It was good. It cooled us off. It was nice. I mean, I say the whole time. It wasn't the whole time. We were in the water. We took a boat trip on like catamaran. It looked like we were in the Rio video.
Really? Did you sit up on the bow in your pastel suit?
Gave it a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have pictures.
Okay. I want to see them.
Yeah. They weren't on a catamaran, by the way. They were on just a regular yacht.
Yeah, they were on a regular boat.
A smaller
Sailboat.
yacht. Kind of more the kind that he almost drowned in.
Who?
Simon Le Bon.
He drowned?
No, remember he almost drowned in a yacht competition.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Capsized. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine. He's fine.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a close one.
Anyway, why were we... What are we doing?
It's
I
time
went
for
to
your
Cozumel,
next jam.
And it was amazing. Everyone had such a good time.
Yeah. Mexico is fun. When you don't die. When you don't get your head cut off.
Yeah, and no one did. So, win.
Yeah. I mean, if someone had got their head cut off, that probably would have been the first thing you said.
That would have been the start of the story.
Right.
Yeah, no one did. Everybody was fine. You know what I did? I rented a Jeep Wrangler.
Wow. How much was that?
Hold on. Did a ghost just come in?
Uh-huh.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was Simon Le Bon.
It was like the ghost of Simon Le Bon's capsized yacht.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Have you ever driven a Jeep?
I've owned Jeeps.
What? Like a Jeep what?
Wrangler.
Like a full-on real Jeep.
Yeah, I've owned. I think I had 2 Wranglers and 2 Cherokees.
Did you ever? Well, Cherokees don't count. I'm talking
No,
about,
I know.
I'm
But
talking
yeah.
about you take the doors off.
Yeah,
The
I had-
roof off.
I had.
Did you take the roof off?
Well, I had one of them was a hard top and I never took it off, but one was a soft top, and yeah, I took that bitch down.
Did you go like shoes off and kind of throw your leg up on
No,
the mirror?
I was never one of those guys.
Yeah, you are.
No,
You're that guy.
No, look at me. I'm not that guy.
Your foot up on the mirror guy.
I never took the doors off, but it was an older, like an early '90s Jeep where it had kind of the half door and then the canvas part on the top, so you could take the top part off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that.
Did you have the back then? Did they do the little ducky thing?
Ducky.
They throw ducks in the Jeeps now, and you put all the ducks.
Oh yeah, I guess I've seen that. No, I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
I don't want ducks in my Jeep.
Yeah, Pace has only told me about that. But when you get at like a stop sign, someone will throw a duck in your Jeep. Do you know about this?
I've just seen the ducks on the dashboard, and I've wondered what the deal was.
They exchange ducks.
Why?
You're part of the duck community.
But only if you have a Wrangler.
No, you're part of the Jeep Nation.
But only if you have a Wrangler.
No, you just need well, you can't have a Jeep Cherokee. You have to have a Jeep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, did you find some ducks in Mexico?
Nah, we didn't have any ducks. But, man, I like that car.
Thinking about it?
Do you remember your Wrangler?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
You went up on the did. You went,
Well,
did.
No, so the thing is it was a cursed time in my life.
Because of the AIDS thing?
Yeah, it was like right when like the Magic Johnson medicine came out.
And y'all were good friends.
And I was on the waiting list.
Yeah.
And so it took a while because I didn't play basketball.
But you and Magic.
Right. We had a lot of anal sex. And
You're the one that nicknamed him Magic for different reasons than basketball.
So I hated my hardtop Jeep.
Okay.
Because it was just stupid.
It's hot.
And back then they didn't come with factory air, so it was like it was dealer installed AC, and it was terrible.
Okay.
So I think that I had that one first, and then I traded that one in, and I got the soft top because I was like, hard top stupid, soft top, let's go with that.
Smart when it rains and hail.
Right, but for some reason, I don't know why, I bought a red one.
What's the difference?
Well, I'm not a red car guy.
You are not a red car guy.
No, but it was kind of like a brick red. It wasn't like fire engine red. It was like kind of a darker red with a tan top.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I bought it. I think I felt pressured. Like I think the sales guy was like, "Well, why don't you just take it home with you, drive it, and bring it back tomorrow, and then if you like it, we'll drop the papers." And then I came back and I felt like I couldn't say no because I had taken it for a day.
How old were you?
I was like 22.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
I was a
at
dumbass.
That point. I mean, we're all out of our minds.
24. I don't know.
If you're even buying a car at that point, you're way ahead of the game.
Yeah, I was a total dumbass. So that one was a good one, but and I can't remember which Jeep, but between the two Jeeps, I think I had the catalytic converter stolen twice and the car stereo stolen twice.
God, that's a thing in Dallas, the catalytic converter, boy, they love them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so not a good experience with the Jeep. But now, I don't know. I could see going back to it for like a, third vehicle. I don't have the budget for a third vehicle, but, or maybe like when Clara is old enough, maybe she'll want a Jeep and then I can borrow it.
Pace wants Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Jeep girl. We'll see. I didn't know about the catalytic converter thing. Maybe is it like an easy steal in a Jeep?
I don't know. Do they still steal them? I don't know.
When's the last time you stole one?
I never stole one.
You've never stole a catalytic converter?
No. I mean, I guess I should have stolen one back to replace the one that was stolen off of mine, and then it's just like
I'm pretty sure that's how the game works.
It's just a chain reaction.
You get yours stolen, and then you steal.
And then you tell two friends, and then they tell two friends,
and then
everyone has new catalytic converters.
It's like a double helix. Anyway, should I play a song?
Yeah. You made a game time.
You know, it's hard to find a local group, Dave. Mm-hmm. When we found this on accident, this is my street team was involved.
Oh, okay.
Okay? This is how I became aware of this.
Your street team definitely has finger on the pulse.
That's what I'm saying. And all I had to be is just like, what is that? What are you listening to? Because it's, you know, when the street team's playing something, you're just like, hey, what's going on? Right? Had nothing to do. Did not find out till way later on. They're from Texas.
So you liked it not even knowing where they were from.
You know what? I think this is another one we should play it and discuss after.
Okay.
Because I'm just saying the Texas thing. That's it. If that's cool with you. And I think this song's like 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It's like
2:19.
Oh man, see how close I was?
Wow.
Let's play it and then we'll discuss. Okay. This is Dinner Date by Sunrise Academy. How'd you feel about that?
You know, the kids say that that's a vibe.
That's a vibe, right?
Yeah.
That's local. That's from here.
Like how local?
Dallas.
Really?
So this kid met a friend at summer camp. The one kid met the kid from Ethiopia at summer camp. They were best friends. He would drive 3 hours to see him. They decided to start making music. This is back when they were kids. Now, after having a friendship forever, they just started making music, and it's this awesome stuff.
So Jacob Dye and Julian Soul Jordan are the two dudes.
And they're doing awesome stuff. And I knew you would like it.
I do like it.
But also, I wanted to play this song because this song's brand new. But this is also something to go, okay, I like that. Now I'm going to go check them out. Check out the other tunes. They got stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely very fresh. Like they haven't been around for a while. first single came out in 2021. Mm-hmm. They don't have a full length, just singles.
Yeah. I don't even know if they're playing shows and stuff, but I like it.
Well, put it on the list of bands that we are breaking on HTWOW.
I know, wow. They don't even know that their life is about to be completely different.
Right? You're welcome.
Oh, man. Should we be taking, like, a percentage?
I mean,
Because of
if they want to do the right thing. I like it. I like it, and I like the fact that you're not so caught up in your fame and your stardom.
It's hard not to be.
That you have turned your back on all the little people.
Yeah. I tell myself that every day because I would...
Like you are mentoring from afar.
I know. And...
Like with the least amount of effort as possible, but you are a mentor.
And how much I want to turn my back on them.
Because they're young.
What did they do for me?
Right.
Nothing. Right?
But that's what makes you a better person than they are.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say.
Anyway.
Is the better person part.
Anyway.
Oh,
right,
man.
that's fun.
What a good in-person podcast.
Uh-huh.
And there's no delay.
No,
like I
there's
heard
no lag.
you say words.
Yeah.
And then I heard them say them right back.
Right.
I said things
right
back.
And then you made eye contact and I knew exactly what you were going to say.
Yeah, and then I pointed at the screen like stop talking.
Uh-huh.
Or like, hey, pause the music. I need to get a drink. And it worked out.
Everything worked out.
Man, what a day.
We need to do this all the time.
What a day.
What?
I don't know why I'm feeling lost. It's only love.
No.
I give you everything I've got. It's not enough. Shutting my eyes, I find opening up my mind. Why does this sound? I'm hearing voices in my head telling me beware. I hear voices in my head
So offside.
everywhere.
Well, I hope
Whenever we're
that you are having a great summer. I hope that you have enjoyed spending a little time with Toby and I on HTWOW.
got a fantasy.
And I hope that you will tell a friend who likes the kind of music that we like that they might like this pod. Odds are they won't. It's a very niche pod. It's very acquired taste.
It's hard to be cool.
We're huge in Zimbabwe.
Man, we are crushing in Zimbabwe.
Telling me beware. I hear voices in my head everywhere.
But we thank you for listening. This has been episode 82, the June, in air quotes, 2024 edition of the pod. By the way, we've listened to Fontaines DC, Declan, Swans, Chime School, Sunrise Academy, and Naked Eyes.
Shutting my eyes, I find
Underrated, bro.
Underrated.
Come on.
my mind. Why does this
I mean, what happened to those guys? Like, what's going on?
voices in my head
Let us
telling
stand.
me beware. I hear voices in my
We're
head
just going to have to do this the hard way.
everywhere. Voices in my head.
In my voices, in my...
Voices
Do you hear the hand?
It's like I feel like I'm going insane.
Man.
Hypnosis is real. All right, you guys. Seriously. Have a kick-ass summer. We'll be back before too long. It won't be as long as it's been before.
Remember, guys, vote for summer.